Bluestars Prophecy, Chapter 7, Part 1. What's happening? What's happening? Pinester was at the medicine cat's side in an instant. Sunfall at his heels. Adderfang and Stormfur, sharing a thrush beneath High Rock, swung their broad heads to stare at Goosefeather. Speckletail slipped from the nursery entrance. Her gaze darted anxiously around the clearing till it rested on the kits. Thistlecit is charging toward the fresh kill pile, with his demates clustered behind. Fuzzypelt and Robin lit out from the warrior's den and hurried after Stonepelt and Ducktail. Look at the wolf! Arr! Goosefeather breathed, his eyes still fixed on the small scrap of prey. Blue Paw suddenly crowded out by her den playmates, with between legs and underbellies to see the wolf. Goosefeather was running a paw across its flank. Look, the medicine cat hissed. See how the fur's parted along here? With a claw, he pointed to the distinct line that ran from the wolf's shoulder to its belly. On one side of the line, the fur bristled toward the ear. On the other, it splayed smooth toward the tail. See how it appears flattened here? Goosefeather paused and looked around at his audience. Adderfang and Stormtail padded closer. I can't say! The kit bobbed up and down behind Speckletail. Hush! Hush! Speckletail ordered, sweeping him back with her tail. But what does it mean? Pinester demanded. It's like a forest being flattened by wind, Goosefeather growled. This is how we will all be crushed by WindClan. Speckletail backed away and folded her tail around Lion Kit and Golden Kit, but Golden Kit wiggled free and padded boldly toward the bull. How can a dumb bit of fresh kill tell you all that? Yes. Smaller than you. I thought that was like the medicine cat saying yes, like, because our science teacher's kind of going like, is this a hypothesis? No, like, what's the third step of the scientific method? Instead that people just put yes. Anyways, I think this is my first rant, but back to the story. Yes. Small ear leaned forward. How can you be sure? He's a medicine cat, Adderfang snapped. He shares tongues with StarClan. The prey stealing were just up again, Goosefeather went on. This sign was sent from StarClan as a warning, like a storm. WindClan will rage through the forest. They will destroy us, tear up our camp, and make ThunderClan territory a wasteland. We will be clawed down like grass in a meadow. Moonflower nose in beside Blue Paw. That's impossible, she meowed. For all the defiance in her mew, Blue Paw could feel her mother trembling. Around the clearing, she could see some of her clanmates exchanging doubtful glances, and behind her she heard Swiftbreeze whisper, We're not going to take this seriously, are we? Why not? Blue Paw wondered. Has Goosefeather been wrong before? Goosefeather dipped his head. StarClan has spoken. Pinester was staring at the ball. When? He rasped. Goosefeather blinked. I can't tell. But the sign has been sent to us now to give us time to prepare. Then we must prepare, Stormtail yowled, lashing his tail. There's no time. Spellpelt barged forward and hooked the bull with one claw, holding it for all the clan to see. We must attack first. Adderfang and Stormtail yowled in agreement. Dappletail clawed the ground. WindClan doesn't know we've been warned. We have the advantage. We must use it. Pinester took the bull from Sparrowpelt and laid it back on the ground. There are cold moons ahead. he meowed slowly. And kids to be fed. He gazed around at his clan. Can we really risk fighting and injury when we should be strengthening the clan for the Leaf Bear? Can we risk not fighting? Sparrowpelt hissed. StarClan has warned us that there might be no clan to strengthen if we don't act. Robinwing padded forward, and her dusky brown pelt bristling. Should we really attack on nothing more than a lingering scent and some flattened fur? There was a gasp from some of her clanmates. Thrushpelt whispered, "You can't challenge the medicine cat like that." Blue Pop glanced at him. She wasn't sure if he meant anyone to hear. Pine Star eyed the bull, then stared at Goosefeather. "Are you sure?" he demanded. Goosefeather held his gaze. "Have you ever seen such markings on a piece of fresh scale?" Adderfang's tail quivered. Is it Goosefeather you doubt, or StarClan?" he challenged. "If we can't trust StarClan, then we are lost," Dappletail muttered. Is Dappletail a girl? 1 second. I have to redo that one line. Okay. Okay, she's an apprentice. Okay, yeah, she's a girl. "If we can't trust StarClan, then we are lost," Dappletail muttered. Blue Paw saw anguish darken in Pine Star's gaze. She had a sudden painful understanding of the decision that lay in his paws. Attack Wind Clan and risk death and injury to his clan. Delay and risk being wiped out. And all hung out on the meaning of a dead wolf's pelt in Pine Star's facing Goosefeather. Stormtail began to pace. "Why are you hesitating? The decision is easy. You are choosing between survival and destruction." Sunfall paced in front of his leader. "But who knows which action will cause destruction and which survival?" "I think StarClan has made that clear," Sparrowpelt growled. "I think StarClan has made that clear," Sparrowpelt growled. Blue Paw could see Pine Star's gaze dotting around his clan, glittering with unease. Adderfang and Stormtail had wanted to fight from the start, and now they had the backing of StarClan. How could Pine Star refuse? What would happen if he did? How could he lead ThunderClan without the respect of his warriors? Pine Star dipped his head. "We'll attack Wind Clan at dawn." Murmurs of approval swept through the warriors closest to leader. At the edge of the clearing, elders and she-cats muttered darkly.